when I was on Saturday Night Live, I did have, I wanted to fit in there so much. You show up and it's all these kind of heroes of yours, Amy Poehler, Tina Fey, Seth Meyers, all these people, Fred Armisen, that you kind of have been watching. And, for the first 4 years there, you think you're going to be fired, and at any moment. So it was this feeling of wanting that community and to fit into that community. And so there's that aspect of it. And then the other aspect was that I had, when I was at the show, I had really bad anxiety. And I remember telling Alec, it was this irony that I had this ability to do voices and impressions that I kind of took for granted. It was just a thing that I could do. And if you could do that, the pinnacle is Saturday Night Live. That's what you want to be on. And I got that show, and then I had this anxiety about performing in front of people that I always had to work through. And it was incredibly hard on me, emotionally, but also physically. And this idea of the thing that you're kind of good at is destroying you. And we talked about that idea, and then it turned into a hitman who wants to be an actor. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, gradually over time. We have the same agent, and we just sort of knew each other kind of from comedy circles, and like I had been at SNL backstage when he was there, and we hung out a bit, and he was in Clear History, which I wrote with Larry David. So we sort of knew each other, and then I guess they offered him an HBO deal, and I've been working at HBO for years. So business forces pushed us together. It's funny, initially when we started talking about the show, we talked about setting it in Cleveland, and then we realized that if we were actually going to make a TV series set in Cleveland, we would probably have to go to Cleveland and spend a lot of time in Cleveland.
Yeah,
and nothing against Cleveland, but we
live in Los Angeles.
We live in LA, so
and we both have kids and stuff, and it was just kind of like, I'd rather just.
Like, can't we
what if he comes to LA?
Yeah,
that's good for the story.
We actually we would have breakfast like once a week and knock ideas around, and we went pretty far down the road with another idea, which we then realized kind of didn't work at all. So we threw that away and started over, and somehow we just landed on this one pretty quickly after that.
Yeah, but there wasn't any sort of, people kind of compare to like, oh, it's like Grosse Point Blank or Get Shorty or these kind of things, and we never thought of any of that. It's kind of funny. You do interviews and people tell you like something, you go, oh yeah, I guess it is, it never occurred to us. It was kind of more of making it more of a story about a Marine who has this training and he's using it for the wrong thing, and he kind of knows it's wrong, and trying to have a life after. It's kind of a guy who the thing he's good at is killing people, and it's about him learning to have a life. Directing was the thing I've always wanted to do. I mean, that was why I moved out to LA, was to be a filmmaker. So it was great to finally scratch that itch, of getting to do that, and having the help of Alec and Hiro Murai and Maggie Carey were the other directors on the show, and learning from them as an actor was really helpful. So yeah, if we get to do more, knock on wood, I would love to be able to, because already, we had the screening yesterday of the first 2 episodes, and, I didn't watch the screening, but just thinking about those episodes, you just already are going, why did I do that? Why did I, God, we should have done it this way, and that, and so you want to get in there and do it again.